Hey Sag, how are you doing? This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind that this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Sagittarians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. What's coming towards you? The Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What you are focused on is the Hangman. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. And your blockage is the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the Strength card. Major Arcana 4, Leo. Okay, Sagittarius, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Fool, and the Fool, yes, is a new beginning, new opportunity, taking some kind of adventure and not being fixated or attached to any kind of outcome. I'm also getting an element where you could be pausing and reflecting, and you could be looking at some kind of new avenue and keeping your options open. And when you keep your options open, I feel like this is thinking outside of the box, or something here is opening up. Now, this could be your crown chakra, something here about an opening to stay open. Seven of Cups is also, yes, fantasy, dreaming. It can be a little bit of limerence, or somebody could be also fantasizing and daydreaming of you, like going on an adventure with you, or this is maybe your adventurous side. So what is this Fool card? No risk, no reward, but there is something about a perspective shift or change. And the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Six of Cups is, yes, fond memories, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. This is also, you know, skipping down the road and acting silly or revisiting old plans. And you keep getting this nudge. You keep getting this download. You keep feeling it. So what is the Seven of Cups? Now, Seven of Cups can be, yes, fantasizing, daydreaming, but not everything that glitters is a golden opportunity. We also are in a Mercury retrograde. So this could be, maybe you had to delay plans with a friend or a family member, and now it's time for you guys to, you know, go on this adventure, whatever this is. Maybe it's just a day trip. It doesn't matter what it is. And the Nine of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Nine of Cups, yes, can be indulgence, or there is something about creating your own emotional happiness. Something about play and childlike energy. And maybe that this is the shift. What is this Hangman in your focus? Wishing and hoping about something. Oh, I wish and hope to go on this adventure with my friend today. And the Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is tangible. It's something you can taste, touch, and feel and get your hands on it. New house, new job, new commitment, new career path. Wishing and hoping. Having fun and keeping your options open. In your blockage is the King of Cups. Now, King of Cups, yes, in the upright is somebody who is emotionally intelligent, emotionally available. So that Six of Cups can be, yes, a new interaction, or I'm getting somebody who is maybe emotionally immature and quite aloof. Now, if you're dealing with somebody who is immature and aloof, maybe you're not seeing this person clearly. Maybe you think that this person is the King of Cups. I'm also getting there could be a person here who feels entitled to your energy, or there's something about this smugness. Now, King of Cups in the blockage can be somebody who is emotionally manipulative. So this person uses emotional manipulation to get what it is that they want. Fantasizing, dreaming of that Nine of Cups. Something about mental resilience. And the Two of Swords. A void. Some kind of void. Strength card is about confidence, internal strength, gentleness, softness, courageousness, bravery, observation. Two of Swords can be a situation where a person doesn't have information on you, or you blocked this person. Okay, so what is the Strength card? And the Six of Wands. Hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone in your life. Six of Wands is also a raise or promotion. Getting a pat on the back for a job well done. Status. High honor. I'm just getting heightened awareness. Now, with the King of Cups in the blockage and the Seven of Cups with the Nine of Cups, there could be somebody who is overspending, overeating, overconsuming, overindulging as well. Like, and this could be like indulging in so much sugar, or this person might have their head buried in the sand, meaning like this person might be saying something, wishing and hoping that you would just go away. Or you might be also just saying something, because something about having their head buried in the sand, like procrastination. They've been procrastinating or dragging something out, or I'm also getting something about a void. Okay, so what is this? Fool card and Six of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I'm getting something about intrigued or curiosity. Now, if you've been putting out your feelers, putting out your resume, and you haven't heard anything back, I feel like you will. There's just something about a delay. And Page of Swords can also be, you know, somebody who's watching, stalking, keeping tabs on another person from the past. I'm also getting a situation where the Page of Swords is somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect on what they're doing. So if you have somebody who's talk, right? But then their talk and walk doesn't match, you might have to look at this person. Because there's something about the fantasy around it. You wish this person would talk their talk and walk their walk, but you can't control another person. So there's something about waking up, or the card of taking a new opportunity. Page of Swords can also be a great idea coming from being more flexible and playful and keeping your options open. And the Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So when you get a lot of sevens in the reading, sevens are to focus on your journey and where you are going and growing, and less on what other people are doing. Or, you know, I'm getting something about gossip. Who do I want to invest in? What is worth my time investing in? What makes me in that Nine of Cups? Because the Nine of Cups is about you creating something that makes you feel happy. An investment. Picking and choosing wisely of some kind of investment. I'm also getting something about this investment you've been in for a while, and now you have mixed feelings, mixed emotions. Does this make me in that Nine of Cups, right? Something that's ultimately happy and joyful. And the Seven of Wands. So you have 777, being caught off guard or by surprise. Being caught off guard or by surprise. Now, Page of Swords can also be somebody coming in with information. It might be hard for you to hear, but it's necessary. But this can also be here, Sag, you're giving somebody information. It might be hard for you to say this or express this, but it's necessary. Seven of Wands can also be reactive or proactive. You know, the Hangman can also be somebody who is stubborn on doing something new or opening up to something new. You could also be dealing with somebody who is defiant and defensive, meaning that this person is difficult to work with or compromise. But I'm getting something about like the enlightening, like feeling, waking up to something new. Caught off guard or by surprise by waking up to something new. I'm also getting something about a text message or an email. This could be from somebody younger. What is this King of Cups and the Two of Swords in the blockage? Two-faced friend, two-faced boss, two-faced lover. Somebody who is emotionally manipulative. So this person might withhold love on purpose to get you to chase them, to get you curious about them. And the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, so the Page of Cups in the upright is secret admirer, secret desire. Seven of Cups is limerence, fantasy, and sometimes procrastination. Procrastination is the dream killer. Page of Cups can also be you have figured out that this is somebody who is immature, man-child, woman-child, or there is something of a situation here where there's disappointing news. And I feel like there might be something disappointing that you need to get off your chest or somebody around you. What is this Strength card and the Six of Wands? Confidence and hitting some kind of milestone here. Have the confidence and you'll hit the milestone. So everything you needed to know in the circumstance or situation, you can set yourself free. It's like you win the victory. And the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This just feels like a lot of attention. And gentle. This can also be like a false person or something fell short here. Because you do have the Emperor there at the bottom. The Emperor is about firm and fair decisions. It is also hold your vision. King of Cups is also good guy, good girl, good partnership. This is also a mentor, a leader, or through some kind of experience here, Sagittarius. Maybe you have been a little bit hot on the gun or said something without thinking, you know, Page of Swords. So there is something about growing pains here. But Page of Cups in the blockage is always about disappointing communication. But your outcome is the King of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Strength card. And that is about you gaining mental resilience with that Strength card. It means things and places and people don't penetrate you or bother you the way that they used to. So again, being more proactive versus reactive. Being more proactive gets you out of stagnation. It also gets you to keep your options open. Like, keeping your options open. And maybe you are shopping around, but King of Cups is very mature. So there's something about like a way that you used to respond or the way that you used to do love. It means like the big kahuna love is coming because you have to be emotionally intelligent and emotionally available to attract in the same. So something about attract. Transformation. Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. So there is something about you stepping into a new situation. You're curious. I'm also getting some kind of situation where you're intrigued. Somebody is intrigued by you. many choices. Opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at all your options. Yeah, so just instead of committing to something here of an investment, something you've been wishing and hoping and dreaming of, but I'm also getting something, it's keeping you more stagnant and stuck. And there's something about dealing with somebody who is emotionally manipulative. So this person is promising you the world, or promising they're going to show up, promising they're going to deliver, but they don't. So that's emotional manipulation. And Page of Cups is somebody who could be like an overspender, overeater, overindulger. This can also be a love bomber. So there is an energy of the Nine of Cups of like, I only accept the Nine of Cups, meaning like, I know that I create my own happiness. Happiness creates inside of me of what makes me feel good. And then your outcome is attracting in strong love, like the real deal. Or you've hit some kind of midpoint or milestone with indulgence. So maybe you have been overspending, overeating, overconsuming, and you're like, wait a minute, I got to get a handle on this. Duality. Do not forget about the duality nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. Don't lose your vigilance. And then expression, open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. Well, the Six of Wands is about status and putting yourself out there. But there's something about this gentleness and softness about the way that you're presenting yourself. I'm also getting a little bit, there's something about this confidence inside of you. But when you start feeling more confident inside of you, you also become emotionally intelligent. It means you don't need anybody in your life, but that doesn't mean you're not attracting that energy because you're embodying that energy. Being caught off guard or by surprise by some kind of new offering. Now you could be reactive or proactive, something else. Yeah, I feel like you have to disappoint someone to be able to take this opportunity. Like it's disappointing news for this person. You've been avoiding this conversation. Better alone than in bad company. Aries got this as well. So Sagittarius, you know that you're better off alone than in bad company. So keep your options open. And if somebody makes you an option, I make this person non-existent. So let's just say that you and I are best friends here, Sag, and I call you up and say, hey, you want to go buy tickets for this? And you're like, yeah, maybe. And then you don't get back to me for weeks and weeks and weeks. You're a crappy friend. Like, I need to be alone, right? And it says, fall down on couch. So there is something about needing more rest and sleep. And then what if you could send your problems away today? What if you could send your problems away today? Cool, relax, everything is fine. So this is also a situation, you're being caught off guard or by surprise, and you could be dealing with somebody who is very stubborn on changing, or you have been very rigid and stubborn on changing or opening up to something new. You might have been a little bit fixated or attached to an investment, a person, and I feel like you're figuring that this person is not developing as an archetype. Meaning this person still is going out and partying, and you're kind of like, well, that it doesn't mesh with you anymore, right? Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So yeah, so someone's being a donkey, someone's being a jackass. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, and or goals. So if you feel like something is lacking in your life, Fool card, it means no risk, no reward, and also putting out your feelers, putting out your resume, or to move and relocate. There's something about the curious mind, revisiting old plans that you had in the back of your mind and taking action. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes, especially with that King of Cups. King of Cups is like you making the right decision, because this is somebody who is highly intuitive. Dagger, fear, worries in intense situation. Best to be alone than in bad company, especially with Page of Swords. This could be somebody who's gossiping, talking behind your back, talking smack. And dogs, getting together with friends, yes. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Tulip, great passion. Dog, close at pleasure with a close friend. Okay, so you do have somebody very loyal to you. This person might be a mentor or a gentle giant. They're kind, they're gentle, they're mature, they're easy to deal with. This person might have a lot of status, social status, or something about like going out and having a good time. Like it's going to be a good time if you go and hang out with this person. And money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find. So being caught off guard or by surprise, and you might hesitate on the situation. You're not going to know everything on going forth with the situation, but no risk, no reward. Sagittarius, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website. You can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.